everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna. Today's video we're going to take a look at inks in the Vinta Fairytale collection. So these are marketed as fountain pen inks, but can also be used as calligraphy inks. So they are all very nice and very shimmery and fun to write with, experiment with. If you just want to play around and different colors, so this might be for you. And if you are interested, so just keep on watching. All right, so I do have a sample of the 5 inks in their Fairytale collection, and we're gonna swatch all of this, and I'm also gonna show you how the writing looks like on paper. So I got this from Vintaj Pens, and again, just to tell everybody, my video is not sponsored in any way, so my opinions are entirely my own. So the first thing that I'm gonna show you is the Vinta Lakbai. Okay, so Lakbai in English translates to a maiden. Okay, so Lakbai is maiden. So this is pink ink, and it is somewhat muted if you do not shake it up. It has an insane amount of shimmer in it. It has that gold shimmer, and this is how the ink looks like on paper. Okay, there you go. Let's do that. Alrighty, so that's how the ink looks like. So I like pink inks. It's very shimmery. Don't forget to shake up the bottle, because as you can see over here, you have that insane amount of gold shimmer in this pink ink. All right, so you may want to shake up the bottle before use to evenly distribute those particles. So what I'm gonna do, I am afraid of inking up my fountain pen with shimmery particles because of what happened to my Lamy All-Star. I did put Robert Oster Rose Gold Antiqua in there, so I'm not gonna use any fountain pen. I'm gonna use my dip pen instead, show you a writing sample. So let me zoom in so you guys can see clearly. So again, this is called Vinta, and this is how the writing looks like. So the one that I am using right now is called Lakbai. Okay, all right, so that's how Lakbai looks like. So it looks like how do I call it? Looks like a muted pink color if you don't shake it up. So what I'm gonna do some maybe alphabet. Okay, so that's kind of like how it looks like. I'm gonna finish my alphabet and redip my glass pen. All right, so this is how Vinta Lakbai looks like, and as you can see, it has an insane amount of gold shimmer. So this one is really pretty. If you want shimmery inks, you would probably enjoy this. So this is really beautiful. Okay, so that's Vinta Lakbai. I'm gonna have to dip my glass pen in water and just clean it up for the next ink. All right, so let's take a closer look at the ink swatch. Let me see here. So the ink swatch has an insane amount of shimmer, as you can see, and even though I'm using a glass pen, as you can see, the shimmer is also very apparent there. So just don't forget to shake up the bottle before use. Okay, and if you don't shake it up, see here, this is the same ink without the shimmer. So that's how the pink ink looks like, and this is how the pink ink looks like with the shimmer in it. All right, so that's that. So the next ink in their collection is the Vintaj Salimbai, and I don't know really what Salimbai means. So I'm just gonna have to shake this up and do a swatch. And again, I have to shake this up so that we can see those amazing shimmer. So by the way, the notebook that I'm using is the Maruman notebook, and this is a Japanese notebook. Right? So that's how the swatch looks like. So Salimbai is one of those bluish purple inks. So very pretty. If you are into blue purple ink, this might be for you. And this has like a pink shimmer. Okay, so we shall see how this ink swatch looks like a little later. So now the next thing I'm gonna do is show you how this ink looks on paper by giving you a writing sample. Okay, so again, this is Vinta Salimbai. I'm gonna have to. Oh, by the way, if you want to get this from Vanessa Pens, I think this is currently out of stock. So I got my hands on it the first time it was available, and then the next time I look, and it's no longer available. So I think you would have to wait for them to restock. So again, this is Vinta Salimbai. Okay, and that's how the writing sample looks like. This is very saturated on my pen, so you would see that there's some, you know, bleeding in there because of too much ink. Let me see here, wipe the excess, and I'm gonna do the alphabet again as my writing sample. Alrighty. Alright, so this is how Vinta Salimbai looks like. If I tilt the paper, you'll see that pink shimmer on there. Okay, so the ink is still wet. We shall take a look at it again later on when it's dry. So that's the Vinta Salimbai. Okay, so the next ink that I am going to show you is a blue ink in their collection. This is called Vinta Lakbai. Okay, Vinta Lakbai. So this is described as kind of like a bluish teal color, and just like the Vinta Salimbai, it also has like a pink shimmer. So as you can see there on the vial, you can see, you know, the pink shimmer. So again, it is recommended that you shake the bottle before use to distribute the, you know, the shimmer particles evenly. Alrighty, so let me get a swab so you will see how this looks like. Again, as with the other ones, I just have to make sure to shake it up. And this is how a Lakbai looks like. As you can see, it's a beautiful, you know, teal color. Alright, okay, so it's still wet, and we shall take a look at it again later when it's dry. And now I'm gonna shake this again before I do a writing sample. So this is Vinta Lakbai. Lakbai is kind of like, you know, travel. Okay, let me just cap this other ink because I forgot. Let me see. All right. So this one is Vinta, and this is called Lakbai. Okay. Alrighty, so that's how it looks like. And again, just like the other ones, I'm gonna do my alphabet. Alrighty, so don't forget to shake it up. If you don't shake it up, this is how the ink is gonna look like. So as you can see, it's a beautiful teal color. So again, whenever you dip in this ink, you just have to shake it up. And if you fill your fountain pen with this ink, you probably would need to shake up your pen also once in a while. Okay, just gonna continue with my alphabet. Alrighty, and then just my numbers. Alright, so this is again Vinta Lakbai, and let's take a look at the swatch again and see how the swatch looks like. So as you can see, it has that insane amount of pink shimmer in it. Alright, okay, so it almost looks like maybe a shimmer and a sheen at the same time, because those ink particles are really very tiny. It does look like as though it is a sheen more than a shimmer, but that's how the ink looks like. It's very pretty. Alright, so let me clean up my pen again, and we shall move on to the other ink in their collection. The next one I'm going to show you is what they call Vinta Pagtangi, and this is like a gray ink with plenty of what looks like a bronze shimmer. Okay, so as with the other ones, you just have to, you know, shake this before use. And I'm gonna have to get my swab, and likewise shake it up in here in the vial. Okay, and then do a swatch. So as you can see, it is a beautiful, you know, gray ink with lots of bronze shimmer. So we shall see how this looks like later on when it's dry. And now I'm going to do the same thing, do a writing sample. Alrighty. Okay. So again, this is Vinta. Pagtangi. I forgot what Pagtangi means in English. Maybe I need to look that up. Okay. As with the other ones, I'm gonna do my alphabet for a writing sample. Okay. Alright. So as you can see here, it really looks gray, but this has like a green undertone to it. Alright. As you can see, it starts to bleed on this paper just because of how thick the ink is on the paper. You would probably not have, you know, a problem if you are writing with maybe like a fountain pen, but since this is glass pen, I don't really have control over the ink flow. Alright, so let's take a closer look again at our swatch. Okay, so this is how Vinta Pagtangi looks like. As you can see, it has that insane bronze shimmer in it. Okay, this is how the ink looks like, you know, if you don't shake it up. It's a very nice gray ink. And let's take a look at our swatch. So as you can see, the shimmer, you know, in this ink is really crazy, right? I have not tested this out, you know, in fountain pens just because I'm afraid that it might clog up my pen, but I didn't have any problem with the other Vinta shimmery inks that I have. But I guess I don't want to take the risk because I just don't want to clog up my pen. So anyway, that's the fourth one, and we shall take a look at the last one in their collection. So they only have 5 colors in their Fairytale collection. The last one is probably my favorite. This is called Vinta Salimbai, and let me turn the page. So this is described as like a black ink, but kind of like mysterious in a way, because it has that subtle kind of like starry silvery you know, shimmer in it. But as you can see here in the vial, even if you shake it up, we don't really see the shimmer, but it is shimmery. There is a subtle shimmer to it. like a subtle silvery shimmer. So you will see what I'm talking about. So again, I just have to shake up the bottle, and this is how the writing, the swatch looks like. So this has a strong green undertone, as you can see the ink there. Yeah, it has that green, blue-green undertone, but on paper it does look black. Again, I am going to wash my glass pen and make sure it's clean before I dip it in this ink to show you a writing sample. So this is probably my favorite out of the collection. I also like the pink one, but I was surprised that I like this ink because it's kind of like magically mysterious, something like that. All right, so let me write the name. This is Vinta Salimbai. All right, now of all their inks in their Fairytale collection, I find this to be really friendly for like dip pens. For whatever reason, the consistency is a little thicker compared to the other inks, and just pleasant writing experience using a glass pen with this one. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to do my alphabet as my writing sample. So this, I think, is going to be a very good calligraphy ink. All right, so that is how the writing looks like using this ink. So let us see how the swatch looks like, so that you would see what I'm talking about. That this has that like silvery shimmer that's really not apparent. Just looking at the ink bottle or the vial, I don't really see the shimmery silver ink in there, but the writing shows you that. All right, so this is how the swatch looks like. As you can see, you have that beautiful like silvery shimmer on there in this black ink. It's really pretty. I really like this. It's almost magical because you don't really see it until it dries. So it's very pretty. And then you have that shimmer on the writing as well. So again, just make sure that you shake the bottle before use to evenly distribute those shimmery particles. And if you don't shake that up, you will just get a black ink, which is still nice. All right, so let's take a look at the other ones again. So this is how the Vinta Lakbai looks like. It's pink with gold shimmer, very pretty. And you have the Vintaj Salimbai. It's purple with pink shimmer. So again, very pretty. You have Vinta Lakbai, so it's teal with pink shimmer. That's how the swatch looks like. You have Pagtangi, which is a gray ink with bronze shimmer. So look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And then of course the last one is the Vintaj Salimbai, which is a black ink with a subtle, very subtle silver shimmer. All right, so that's how the swatches and the writing sample looks like. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is to show you an actual writing sample of this ink using a calligraphy nib. So I did use the blue pumpkin in writing this. So this is Vinta Lakbai, and that's just how, let me just zoom out a little bit. So that's just how it looks like. And then you have the Vintaj Salimbai. So if you just wanted to see, how it looks like, how it's gonna look like on paper, if ever you are contemplating on getting one, so that's how it's going to look like. And then I do have the Vinta Lakbai. So it's beautiful teal with pink shimmer. Okay, and I have the Pagtangi. This is gray with bronze shimmer. Okay, And then of course the last one is the Vintaj Salimbai, which is a black ink with a subtle silver shimmer. Alright, so I hope that you find this useful. Let me know what you guys think. Which of this ink is your favorite? So mine is, I think the first one would be the Lakambini, and then I have this Saisai. I really like the Saisai, and I also like this Pagtani, which is the gray ink with a bronze shimmer. Alright, so let me know what you think. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, don't be afraid to let me know. And I'll see you again next time. Have a good day. Bye.